Hello everybody, how's it going? Indiana Rooms here, coming at you with a session of Ys Origin. Stay tuned as we start up this new game. Interesting. So... it seems like we don't have a doll. We have Yunica, axe-wielding fighter, mid-speed, mid-range, or... Hugo, energy-firing mage, slow-speed, long-range. Let's give Yunica a try. Once upon a time, lost within the tides of history, there existed a land of great legend. Called Ys. They have their own voice acting. It was a paradise granted unimaginable glory and prosperity under the auspices of its twin goddesses and its 6 great priests. Therein, the pride of the goddesses was an object known as a black pearl, through which all the people of the land received innumerable blessings. Among these blessings was a power of magic, which allowed the enacting of miracles, and this power was often augmented by a silver metal called Claria. With the glory of these miracles at their disposal, the people of Ys believed their radiant prosperity would shine on forever. Then one day, disaster struck. I do like the voice acting though. Without warning, hordes of demons appeared. Ys was under attack. In the blink of an eye, the demons had completely overrun the land. The people were driven to seek shelter in Solomon's shrine, where the goddesses dwelled. Though many feared the end of times, the goddesses and the 6 priests were able to use the power of the Black Pearl to raise Solomon's shrine into the heavens away from the chaos. It took little time for the demon to react. However, a great tower was erected and winged creatures came soaring through the sky. The crisis that wrought havoc upon the land had begun ascending for a second round in the air. And amidst this hellish turmoil came a startling discovery that would rock the very foundation of Ys. The twin goddesses, who had always served as cornerstones of order, were nowhere to be found. With the situation looking grim, the 6 priests decided to take matters into their own hands. Choosing from amongst the best of the best, a search party of knights and sorcerers was formed. These elite were dispatched back down to the surface in hopes of finding the missing deities before all was lost. They have their own language. That sounded like their own made-up language. Wow. I love these Ys anime openings. Ooh, that guitar though. Was that Rhea and Fina? It sounds like Attack on Titan. Or should I say Attack on Titan sounds like this? Yunica? My whole life, I've never been able to use magic. But I made a promise long ago. I promised I would become a knight. I told myself I would guard those two with my life just as my dad did. Please, Dad, watch over me. I swear I'll become a holy knight and keep Our Ladies Rhea and Fina from harm. Oh my god. I can't believe. Never mind. Oof. Where am I? Let's see. Ow, my butt. Okay, focus. I joined up with the search party heading down to the surface. And then what? I remember there was a sudden impact like we hit something or something hit us. Wait, is that? Rhoda Tree, the elder brother. Oh, we've been here before. But we're not playing as a doll. It is. It's really you, Rhoda Tree. You survived. You've finally awoken. You seem familiar to me. A friend of the goddesses, are you not? I am. The name's Yunica. Yunica Tova. Tova? Yes, I remember now. You are Priest Tova's granddaughter. Wasn't Tova one of the Books of East? Well, yes, I am, but I don't really take after him all that much. I can't even use magic. You're the elder Rhoda Tree, right? How's your younger brother? Is he alright? Yes, he's fine. In fact, he's been my sole conversation partner all this time. It was starting to get rather boring down here. I'll bet. You always were quite the chatterbox. I must admit, when the shrine ascended, I found myself worrying about you two. I'm really glad you're both okay. The goddesses gave us life, and they maintain our lives as well. These noxious fumes will not sever our bonds with them so easily. But you, a Tova. When was it I beheld a man with one companion in tow surrounded by a horde of demons? Am I correct in assuming then that he too was of the Tova lineage? Yeah, that was my dad. He stayed behind on the surface and bought us some time to raise Solomon Shrine. My grandpa says he couldn't have survived down here. I felt his essence disappear into the miasma. Which is not to say I witnessed his death, but I can hardly doubt his fate. So I guess Grandpa was right. Well, then I guess a book is close to him. So now it's his daughter's time to shine. Oh, do you seek something from this ruined land, then? Yeah, we've come down to the surface in search of Our Ladies Rhea and Fina. A few days ago, the two of them vanished from the shrine, and no one's seen or heard from them since. I did catch sight of the goddesses. It was perhaps 3 days ago. You saw them? So Father Shion was right. They really did come to the surface. Did you see where they went? You see that tower at the foot of Mount Precious? That horrifying tower built to bridge this ruined land with Solomon's Shrine up above? Oh. Though it is weak, I sense the essence of both goddesses in that place. What? They're in the tower? Why didn't you stop them? They sought the tower of their own volition. I saw no reason to intervene. But you know what the tower represents. Wait, they are not alone. I sense others in and around its perimeter. Perimeter, your companions, I believe. Huh? Which companions? Who's over there? So, you will go to them? I will. I need to meet up with the others right away so we can bring our stray goddesses back home. You must be such a dangerous You're an ordinary demon. Outside world. Rhoda, speak to me. Say something. Guess the gases are starting to flare up. With no magic of my own to fall back on, I'm afraid I just can't hear your voice anymore, old friend. Lady Rhea, Lady Fina. So is that Darm Tower? The tower entrance. This doesn't feel right. Shouldn't there be more demons guarding the entrance? Ah. Is that Hugo? Or... I suppose we should have expected this, considering where we are. If only we had some of the others with us, we'd be more on even footing. We'll put up a barrier and try to hold out for as long as possible. That should buy you some time to take out some demons on that side. Fewer demons means better odds, right? If I must take up arms, so be it. Aren't you? Apprentice Knight Yunica at your service. Much obliged. Do what you can with these beasts. If you please, we'll take care of the demons in the room's periphery. Understood. Dino, Elia, come. Yes, Father. Yes, Father. Right away. You rotting creatures have turned all our lives upside down and taken my dad away from me. So don't expect me to hold back. Alright, so we have attack, jump slash, lunge attack, Up thrust. And down thrust. Alright. There's no rolling, which is weird. Activation, what is boost mode, and how it is used. When Yunica's boost gauge reaches 100%, then press the boost key, defaults to V. I wish it would tell me. Yeah. Yunica will glow and her abilities will be temporarily enhanced. Skill enhancements. Skills will cost half as much MP to use and will pack a greater punch. Defenseman's enhancements. Yunica will take only half damage when hit by enemies. Combat in this game is a little odd at the beginning. Nicely done. Father Superior, and you two are, I guess there won't be much time for introductions now, was there? I'm Dino, an acolyte of Solomon Shrine. And I'm his colleague, Elia. I'm Yunica Tova. It's nice to meet you both. Tova? Any relation to Commander Saul Tova? Oh, yes, I'm his daughter. You live up to your heritage, then. Your fighting style is gallant and graceful. Were I to wield a battle axe of that size, well, suffice it to say, I'd have a hard time keeping my balance, let alone hitting anything. Well, you see, I can't use magic, so my strength is really all I have. Ah, I see. This young lady was kind enough to volunteer her services in search of our runaway deities. So I suggest we put forth our best effort to find them, for their sakes, our sakes, and for the commander's as well. Father Superior, thank you so much, but where are the other knights and the sorcerers? Aren't they with you? I'm afraid not. Just as the surface came in sight, our transport spell was disrupted by some outside force, intentionally as best as I can tell. Was that the impact I felt then? It was, and whatever hit us, it blocked out all ability to control the transport, resulting in a breakdown of the entire enchantment. We were scattered in all directions and hurled down to the surface quite unceremoniously, though it could have been much worse. Were it not for our individual barriers, the fall alone surely would have been fatal. Whatever force knocked us from the sky originated from this tower, so we've come to determine who's responsible and for what reason. That doesn't explain why you're here, though, Yunica, and alone at no less. Well, about that. Yunica recounted her conversation with the Rhoda-Tree regarding the whereabouts of the goddesses. Could that really be true? Why would they come to such a dreadful place? I can't even begin to imagine. Father, we must find them at once. Indeed, there's no time to lose. Sadly, even with our powers pooled, our fighting skills are no match for the denizens of this wicked place. We need to reassemble the search party before we can begin in earnest. Of course, you're absolutely right. May I entrust this task to you, Dino? Yes, Father. Thank you. Using the Rhoda-Tree as a base, I'll search the area via transport spell and round up everyone I can find. As for you, young lady. Yes, Father Superior? There's no guarantee that a situation similar to the one we've just experienced won't reoccur. I'd like for you to remain here with us until the rest of the party arrives, keeping a watchful eye for any more uninvited guests. Oh, okay. Is something wrong? Well, I was kind of hoping you might let me do a little recon, just in the immediate area, of course, not too far away or anything. I'd like to get in some combat training, so I don't let my guard down if the situation gets critical. I mean, I'm just an apprentice knight and with no magic ability whatsoever. Well, I'm just kind of worried I'll get in the way, you know? Admittedly, your reasoning is sound, but I would be remiss to blindly offer consent knowing the risks. Well, we need to learn more about this tower anyways, don't we? I mean, we barely know anything about it. Come on, please, I'm up to it. I know I am. Very well. I shall personally explain the situation to Sir Galleon upon his arrival. Seriously? Oh, thank you. Thank you so very, very much. There's one condition, however. I must insist that you take this with you. Oh, we got a crystal. What's this? Come over here, please. I'll show you. It's a statue of a monster. How twisted. Just watch. The crystal's power purified the demon statue. Wow, just like that. It's a goddess statue, but how? The best way to explain it would be to say that it has been returned to its original natural form. When Ys ascended, several goddess statues were left behind on the surface. It seems the demons must have found one, brought it here, and changed it. Though to what end, I cannot say. Oh. Lady Rhea, Lady Fina, I'm sorry I said you were twisted. I didn't recognize you like that. I think it's safe to assume the other goddess statues have been brought here as well and have likely met a similar fate. Thus the crystal, if you're to scout the tower, you may well encounter the other statues and can purify them just as I did this one. Alright, sounds easy enough. It's kind of like a portable blessing. Ah, but that's not all. It has another function as well. It can magically transport you to any purified goddess statue within the tower in the blink of an eye. And the object itself is enchanted with this ability, so no magic will be required on your part. Sounds like a lifesaver. Thank you again, Father Superior, for your blessing and for this crystal as well. Yunica, I'd like you to take this with you too. The Lila shell. No. A shell? Another magical item. In this case, it serves as a communication device, allowing us to speak with one another across any distance. No matter where you may be, just talk into the shell. Unless I'm somehow indisposed, I'll hear you. If you should find yourself in need of any assistance, like backseating or in any type of way, please don't hesitate to make use of it. Neat. Thanks a bunch. I'll take good care of it. Before I go, Father Superior, Sister Eolia? Yes, is there something else you needed? I know I kind of just stubbornly forced my way into the search party, and now I've actually managed to convince you to let me go off on my own. So I just wanted to say I won't let you down, I promise. Thank you for being so accommodating. I may not be as great a knight as my dad was, but I'll do everything in my power to find our goddesses. You can count on me. I hope you'll be able to count on us too. We're all in this together, you know. We'll be right here if you need us. Do not hesitate to return for any reason, and may the goddesses guide your path. Please don't forget, if the situation becomes dire, use the power of the crystal, let it bring you back to safety. I will, and may the goddesses guide your path as well. Alright. Oh, I actually have to talk to them. Since the demons built this tower, there's no way of knowing what awaits us here. If you ever feel you're in danger, do not be afraid to use the crystal's power and return to us. It could easily save your life. Talk. I'll be offering my assistance in locating everyone from here. If you get stuck at any point, please don't hesitate to reach out. I'll do my best to help you figure out where you need to go or what you need to do. Okay. It's a long-range communication device. Its magic is very powerful. You can use it whenever you want to get in touch with me. Just remember, if you're ever having any trouble in your search, I'm only a shell call away. I'm glad to help in any way I can. Ask about blessings. You can make an offering of spiritual power to the statue in exchange for many different kinds of divine blessings. When demons are defeated, they often leave SP fragments behind, so make sure you pick them up. about the crystal. The crystal was created by Priest Dabi, combining his power over light with Priest Hadel's power over earth. You should be able to use a one Father Shion gave you to purify any cursed goddess statues you find in the tower. You may already know this, but the statues will heal your wounds when touched and even confer divine blessing upon you. And once a statue's been purified, you can warp right back to it anytime you want just by holding the crystal aloft. Should you ever find yourself in mortal danger, that thing could save your life. Save. Level 1 Nightmare, 7/13/2025. It's only 10:41 a.m. I've been more so going to the D-pad lately. There is no guard action. The start button is R3. Why? A naive girl of the House Tovaline with absolute no aptitude for magic, her loyalty to the goddesses drove her to seek apprenticeship as a knight. Shion, head priest of Solomon Shrine, charged by the six priests with leading the search party for the goddesses, aided by Eolia and Dino. Calm but determined, Eolia, an acolyte of Solomon Shrine, kind-hearted and a lover of nature but always seems ill at ease, uses her communication abilities to support the search party's efforts. Dino, a deacon of Solomon Shrine, his exceedingly polite mannerisms belie his inner strength. Not much for combat, but is very good at scouting and using healing magic. Only 24 characters. Attacks immediately after coming to a stop. Such a weird combat system. Celceton Panacea. I will say that, like, it looks way different than the first game. And I think the first game looks way more quality, but this game has a quality of its own that's very impressive. I think this game looks extremely good, to be honest. Oh no, I didn't mean to activate that. Whatever. It feels like a tilt attack. This looks like one of the holy artifacts of Ys, but why would the demons have it? Cerulean Flabellum. A surge of power bursts forth from the artifact. Yunica was granted the use of a whirlwind skill. Exploiting weak... Oh, so they have a weakness system. A skill attack. Activating skills will launch various special attacks. Skill effect. By activating the whirlwind during a jump, you can glide through the air, greatly increasing the distance covered. The whirlwind provides cover for Yunica while radiating razor-like wind in all directions, making an ideal choice when surrounded by enemies. Skill charge. Charge your skill to unleash a much larger and more powerful whirlwind attack. Huh. Well, I had no idea there was so much power in this thing. It's not really magic like the Sorcerer's Cast, but it's sure close enough for me. I'll take whatever I can get. Ah, that's how you activate it. That's cool. Ow. I'll keep track. It's fine. Cool. I think this was actually the dungeon crawler I've been looking for. I'm mad about the invisible walls, though. I kind of get it, but I'm still mad about it. I'm gonna go save after getting this. Of course. Skeleton traps, though. I love the MP regeneration. It's so fast. There might be a quicker way to get health instead of having to go back all the time. In technicalities, this would be, I guess, my dodge action. Ah. Cute. So they want us to use this to get across, or can we just jump naturally? Okay, they want us to use that to get across. Cute, I like that. Hell yeah, brother. It feels fun. This feels like a good dungeon crawler, though. We need a key. Okay. What is happening? Oh, it's a trap. Looks like a different room entirely. I guess that weird magic circle thing must have teleported me here. That's a pretty sophisticated trap for a bunch of demons. I'm on the 4th floor. How much SP do I have? Only 100. Strengthen current armor. Eh. I'm gonna go backwards, but... That blood trail, though. Cool. I just want to check up here before. Peculiarly shaped depression in the altar. This game's very cool so far. It scratches this, like, dungeon crawling itch I've had. Like this action RPG dungeon crawling itch. Oh, they don't stop now. Interesting. Or does it? I don't know. Oops. Oh no! My God. Uh-oh. Rhoda fruit. Have I gone this way? I have not. We got an emerald, cool. Ooh, whirlwind power increase, cool. So we get a thunder and fire skill later too. The appropriate skill cannot be charged. I'm just trying to be careful right now. Ooh, that's a cool view. That's a cool shot. Yeah. This seems like Darm Tower. Acquired Blue Moon Crest. Oh, we gotta go all the way back. What? Strange. If you're a demon, then why don't I feel threatened by you? I actually think you're kind of adorable. The most terrifying kind of demon. Letting down your guard. Are you one of the Roos, maybe? My grandpa told me about you guys. Said the vapor outside transformed you into demons, but demon or no, you're just too cute. Room? I'm not really trained for this. I don't have any idea what you're saying at all. If someone from House Gemma were here, maybe we'd be able to communicate, but I wouldn't even know where to begin. I'm sorry, I just don't understand. House Tova has a proud legacy, but I'm afraid demon linguistics just aren't a big part of it. Oh, they're hungry. We do have a fruit. Oh, it's a kangaroo. I'll take that as a yes. Come to think of it, I might just have some food to give you. Give it Rotafruit. Whoa, is that a piece of Claria ore? Unica's axe has been strengthened. Ooh. That's amazing. I never knew you guys were so talented. Thank you so much. Alright, at least we got, like, a stronger weapon out of that. Alright, full HP again. Let's go. Just can't mess up. I do like how the whirlwind ability is a attack cancel. Ow. Oh my god. Oh my god, I'm almost dead. Dude, sometimes I just don't notice my health going down. Blue Moon Crest. We're going down. Actually, we're gonna go save first, just in case. So that we don't have to play the same animation over and over. I have 261, but do I need it right now? Yes, more than likely. Huh? I think we lost him. Annoying little runt. How the hell can he even evade us for this long? Doesn't he ever get tired? There's no way he could have gone much further. I say we keep looking. Sorry, but I've lost what little interest I had. There's no glory in catching a sorcerer who'd rather run for cover than stand and fight. He's clearly not a worthy opponent. Man, you need to lighten up. It's a thrill of the hunt, you know. Excuse me. I'm sorry to interrupt, but you're not from the search party, are you? If not, then you might want to get out of here. This tower is a pretty dangerous place to be. Is this girl for real? This is too funny. Just look at her. Look at her clothes and that dumb expression on her face. She's a total... I'm a what now? Identify yourself, little girl. Are you a friend of that sorcerer's? What sorcerer? I'm Yunica Tova, apprentice to the Holy Knight of East. Yunica Tova. Huh. So they've got a little shit like you working in service to the goddesses, do they? Guess they really must be hurting for help there. Oh, okay, I told you my name. How about you return the favor? If you've been on the surface this whole time, I guess that means you missed your chance to take refuge in the shrine. Man, I'd heard the people of East were a bit on the simple side, but this is just sad. Yeah, it's no fun when they come right up to you and practically beg you to kill them. There's no sport in it, you know? Hey, maybe we should try out one of those demon familiars that Zavid let us use. Suit yourself. I have no idea what's going on right now. What are you two talking about? Capture the goddesses and kill any interlopers. Those are our orders. The goddesses? You mean Lady Rhea and Lady Fina? Seriously, who the hell are you and what are you doing here? That's enough chatter out of you, girl. Coming to this tower will be the last mistake you ever make. Oh! A demon. Have fun. The dude knows something. Oh no, not this again! Can we hit him? No, we can't. They're trying to redeem themselves. You don't redeem the one boss that was bad in your first game. At least I have a dash this time. Oh, immediate retry. Cool. I like that. Oh my god. Oh no! Okay, this is a lot more fun. No. Load game. I wonder if I should just do a side-by-side playthrough with both Yunica and Hugo. Oh, you have to go through the entire thing. It's like they knew they had an issue with the Bat Boss in the first game, so they wanted to make sure that, like, if you see it again, it's gonna be done way better this time. And the music is a banger. Oh my god, why did they do that for the first time? You know what? Just take me out. I wonder if you get the Divine Blessing if it procs different, like, abilities. Oh my god. Just take me out again. I said take me out. I do such baby damage, though. Dude, that's half my health. I could probably get another level up. You just have to, like, go around the enemy. What the hell? Oh, come on, really? Oh, no! Oh. That's such a cool way to do a second phase. That's such a cool way to do a second phase. I'm not even mad. Just take me out. Take me out, take me out, take me out, take me out. Hit me, hit me. Oh no! Did it even do an attack? Where's the split? Where's the split? I need to see the attack. Oh God, no! God bless. Oh, I didn't mean to do that. Whatever. It's fine. Oh, that was our first one. I didn't do it the last time. Weird. Hold up. I could probably do it as is, but I want to get to level 6 if I can. Honestly, it might take me a bit to get to level 6. Alright, it seems like we're basically 2/3 there. Alright, we're basically right there. don't want to demolish the boss, but I don't want to spend too long on it either. But a blessing and a one additional level up would demolish this boss. That would be funny. And we're playing on Nightmare mode anyways. And there will be absolute harder bosses because this is East. I love this music right here, though. It's so mysterious. Do you get a speed boost if you level up? Got him. GG. GG easy. Phew. I don't know how I did it, but I did it. But who in the world were those two, and why would they be hanging around with demons? Plus, why would they want to capture Lady Rhea and Lady Fina? GG. G. We acquired the Mask of Eyes. This again. Acquired the Bronze Key. Alright, we're back at the beginning. Are they there? Yes, they are. Alright, that is where I am going to be ending for now. We'll be back later today. That was fun, I liked it. I don't know if I over-leveled for that fight. I'm on Nightmare. Is there such thing as over-leveling? I don't know. Anyways, that's where I'm gonna end for today. Thank you for whoever watches this. Highly appreciate it. I will catch you dudes next time. Have a good one. Peace out and bye.